What if I told you that going from 15th to first in college isn't as hard as you think? Sounds crazy, right? But here's the real kicker. You might be stuck at 15th because of a few common reasons. The first one, you've got distractions that make focusing feel impossible. You probably think it's about your workload, but often it's the small things that hold you back. So let's take a deeper dive into why you're stuck at rank 15. First, it's not all on you. Distractions play a major role. Your environment is pulling you away from success without you even realizing it. Does this sound familiar? You sit down, open your laptop, and immediately something else catches your attention. The notifications, the random thoughts, the sudden urge to check Instagram, or to watch one more video. Before you know it, hours have passed and your to-do list looks exactly the same. It's like a trap. You start with good intentions, but those distractions get the better of you. And that feeling, it's frustrating. You know you can do better, but it seems like you're always just a few steps behind. But here's the thing. Being stuck at 15 doesn't have to last forever. What you need is a small but powerful shift. The hardest part isn't staying focused. It's getting started without distractions. Once you start, the momentum takes over. The key to breaking free from this cycle, it's not about willpower. It's about how you approach the start of your day or task. If you can set yourself up right from the beginning, your focus will follow. Step 1. Prioritize the right tasks. Take a look at your to-do list. How many of those things are actually critical to your success? You know, the assignments, the exams, the things that directly impact your grades. Let's be honest, it's easy to get overwhelmed by the sheer number of tasks, but not all of them are important. What if I told you that the majority of your results come from focusing on just a few key tasks? That's the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule. Focus on that 20% of tasks that will really move the needle. This strategy isn't just about being busy, it's about being productive. Cross out the things that are just distractions. If it's not helping you reach your goal, don't waste your time on it. Step 2, use smart study techniques. I'm talking about methods like active recall and spaced repetition. Instead of reading and rereading your notes passively, make sure you're actively engaging with the material. Active recall is powerful because it forces your brain to retrieve information, strengthening your memory. No more mindlessly reading for hours. And don't just cram all at once. Spaced repetition ensures that you revisit the material at the right intervals for long-term retention. This technique is proven to work. You're not just studying, you're learning. The more you test yourself, the more the information sticks. Step 3, create consistent, productive habits. Successful students don't just work hard, they work consistently. You need a study routine that becomes second nature. Start with a daily schedule. Set aside blocks of time for study, meals, rest, and everything else. And stick to it. The key here is consistency. It's better to study 30 minutes every day than to cram once a week. By building a routine, you train your brain to expect focus during certain times. This consistency leads to better habits and greater success. So why does this work? Simple. Our brains are wired for small wins. When you start with a tiny action, like writing one sentence or reading one paragraph, it triggers momentum. This momentum then builds, and before you know it, you're in flow. By creating a small action to start, you bypass the resistance your brain might have. And once you get going, it becomes easier. It's all about setting yourself up to win. Now it's your turn. Try this 2-minute trick before starting any task. Set a timer for 2 minutes, clear your workspace, and focus on one small action. Watch how your brain locks into productivity and momentum. You've got this. It's all about shifting your mindset and taking small steps in the right direction. Let me know how it goes. Comment below any questions you may have for future videos, and don't forget to hit the like button if this helped you. Subscribe for more tips on staying focused and getting ahead in your college journey. And remember, getting to the top takes time, but with the right strategies, you'll make it happen.